If fantasy and romance are what you seek, featuring heroines who aren't quite so meek, with book talk and Instagram full of deceit, simply listen to our podcast, Our Picks of the Week. It's published fanfic part 37 today.
I've never heard of this one.
I hadn't either. So my pick of the week is Potions, Poisons, and Policies by Courtney Thorne. This is obviously a Dramione fanfic that got traditionally published. I don't know that I had heard of the published work, but my friend read it because she's kind of like going down the fanfic rabbit hole.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah, it comes for us all eventually. But I vaguely remember going through AO3, through the Dramione, filter, and reading a fanfic that sounded similar to this. And I started it and I was like, I don't think this is for me. And I clicked out of it. So it's funny that I then read the published one and felt very similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fine. Oh, I'm just going to jump in and tell you the books that are similar to this, and you'll be like, oh, that's why Katie is kind of like meh.
I'm conflicted, though, because I won't spoil it, but I'm looking at the list of similar books, readers, and one of them holds a special place in my heart, and yet the other two are under a trash can. So
Yeah.
This is a fascinating dichotomy.
That's fair. I felt weird putting all of these in a list together. So I will start Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. They both have that kind of like academic rivals like setup in both of these. So I feel like not the writing style is similar, but Potions, Poisons, and Policies I feel like went through at least some kind of like rigorous, at least like copy edit, if not like a plot edit. So it's like written well-ish.
That goes a long way these days.
Dude, literally. But the other two books, Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros and Zodiac Academy by Caroline Peckham and Susanne Valenti. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I swear. Because the plot of Potions, Poisons, and Policies, I'm 3P. We need some kind of like, fill-in word code name.
That sounds, considering what we've been reading lately, that
true.
sounds like it could go down.
Maybe not.
3P, huh?
This is rated R, which is funny too, because this book is actually like, I think it's closed door. They don't do anything more than kiss.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very clean. I was surprised because I was expecting some kind of like slutty, because it's based in a college. So I was like, oh, this is going to be.
Those college kids, man. They just get after it all the time.
But nope, it was very clean. It was very like sweet kind of. But the premise is that this is set in like a modern world. I think equivalent
so
to
they
today.
have toilets.
Yeah, they have cars, they have phones.
No.
Yeah, dude, yeah. But they also have magic. So I don't really get the world necessarily, but they're just like a full-time college studying magic, but they have cars and like phones. I was very confused when the first phone got pulled out. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
But the main character, I don't even remember her name. She's going to school. She's getting a policy major. She is super nerdy. She's obviously like very Hermione coded, except the campus has a love potion like outbreak that all of a sudden everyone has been like poisoned by a love potion. And so people are like getting freaky on campus everywhere.
But I see the Fourth Wing tie-in with the dragons kind of getting
Yep.
there. Okay. But this also sounds like a K-drama that you loved that the rest of the office hated.
Oh my God, Love Alert.
Yes.
I have not thought about Love Alert, so I think I was like going through something when I like, because that was literally the stupidest TV show I ever watched, but I watched all of it. That's so funny. Oh my God. What does that say about me? But love potion explosion, and she all of a sudden decides that she is going to be the one that solves what's going on, and so she starts to make like a counter potion to the love potion, and she's like, nobody's doing anything, and like I'm not attracted to anyone, and like I just need to save these people, but everybody seems to be having like a good time. The love potion just makes you like less inhibited to talk to the person that you're like infatuated with.
That's a nice way. That's a nice spin on it.
Yeah, it's not as like yucky feeling, though there of course is a scene that's like kind of yucky, like,
because that reminds me of the scene in the Julie Soto fanfic that we read about the letters where she gets like date rape drugged, but the magical version. It was kind of like the darker version of a love potion.
I didn't even think about that because it's very similar to this. So she decides that she's going to make the counter potion and then enter in her academic rival for, no reason. They hate each other since they started school.
I hate that trope so much.
I do too, because it's not based in anything like coherent. Like, why do you?
It takes a lot to hate someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need to have a foundation for why that person is doing bad things and why you dislike them. And yet suddenly we're just supposed to believe that X person hates Y person for the sole fact that, oh, they're pretty and they're my rival.
Yep, basically. And it doesn't help that immediately you obviously are clued in that the Draco character actually likes her. So it's like, it's not even real hate.
No, it's just unrequited love.
Yeah. Yep. And she's just ignorant of the fact that she actually likes him. It's very like elementary school tugging pigtails or whatever. So he is a potions major, and so he's gonna help her.
I wonder where the mystery started.
Yeah, whoa. Because originally I thought he was the one that was like getting everybody with the love potion, but it ends up being like her friend, but like not actually her friend. There's like kind of a fun twist at the end, but it's kind of stupid. But basically that's the entire book, is just them trying to like work together, and then they're like, oh, this isn't actually that bad. And he's super rich and he lives off campus.
He has like his own apartment and his own car.
Yes.
Like parents are there, but like a non-entity because he's a grown man.
Yep. Yeah. Have you read this book?
I've never. Okay, let me ask you though.
Yeah.
Because my problem with Hermione and these kinds of setups are, it's really hard to make Hermione likable when she's the super. Excuse me. Sorry. I took a sip of water.
She pushed up her non-existent glasses.
It's just that kind of heroine can be really off-putting.
Yep.
The know-it-all type that struggles to relate to other people.
Yep.
Like, because those people in real life are really atrocious. Like, we don't like them.
Yep.
So what makes them likable in this world? Is that... No,
nope,
same?
they're yep.
Oh, no. Hermione.
Yep, because she's literally, like, not berating people, but she's like, get out of the way. Like, you guys are just, like, go find somewhere else to hook up. And it's like, they're under, like, a love potion. And she's like, I don't get why everybody's just, like, being all, like, handsy with each other. And I don't feel anything. And, like, but then in the back of her mind, she's like, why does nobody feel anything for me either? And it's like, well, because you're
brat.
Yeah. Yeah, I would call her a brat.
Which is hard because when you see a Hermione done right, and I think of 3 different examples. The one from the historical one.
Love and Other Historical Accidents.
That one, that was a great Hermione. Measure of a Man Hermione.
Yeah,
which,
oh my God.
I still haven't finished, but like gold Hermione. Like, talk about character development. That writer puts so much effort into designing every single character.
Yes.
And then Hermione from Manacled.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't even know how to describe, like, what makes her less like that annoying know-it-all and more like relatable. Because I can't even like put my finger on it, what makes those.
I think you get more character introspection where you get inside their head, so you see why they're acting that way sometimes. And then you also get the immediate like, oh my God, I know what I said was like bad and off-putting. And then you kind of get that inward spiral that balances out the external stuff.
Because I kind of feel like for me too, that when you pair this like know-it-allness with like kind of gray morals, I feel like it makes more sense because they're like, yeah, I'm a know-it-all, but I'm also gonna do like this kind of batshit crazy stuff.
It's on the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Or no, not Dungeons and Dragons. What is it? It's the
like character sheets.
Okay, yes. My worlds are blending, but it's the lawful neutral.
Yeah. Yep. Where it's like they're making their own rules, kind of. Yeah. So I don't know. If you want something like clean that you can kind of like listen to in the car and there's like not enough plot to confuse you if you like jump in and out, or if you have like younger kids, I listened to this as an audiobook and I was like unfazed,
Okay.
Listening to it in public, And if you also kind of want that like college silliness, it's kind of like they're being so silly. There's even like a soccer football, scene where he's like, she's wearing his jersey.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It hits all the tropes. So this was Potions, Poisons, and Policies by Courtney Thorne. I give it like a 2.5, 3
Oh,
star.
that's actually pretty rough if it's coming from Katie.
Yeah, it was a book. I read it. I finished it. So I mean that does kind of count
no.
for something.
That doesn't count anything for me because you are a diehard finisher.
I am. Yeah. LOL. We'll stop there. From my shelf to yours.
We'll see you on the next page. We could have gone a such darker route on that.
Yeah.
You're such a finisher. I'm going to clean my brain out. All right.
I love it.
We're done.
Hi, readers. Like what you've been hearing? Check out the Spice Archive at notanotherheroine.com to see all of our reviews and ratings. And if you'd like to support our growing library, find us on Patreon and get access to exclusive bonus content.
If you'd like to just listen, we post new episodes every Monday and Wednesday on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Thanks for listening.